Have you ever felt like you weren't alone, even when there's no one around? Like something unseen is watching you, tracking your every move? Have you ever been to an amusement park expecting a day of laughter and thrills, only to find yourself face to face with something that defies explanation? Today I'm going to take you into the darkest corners of 3 amusement parks where joy and terror collide, places where the dead never rest. Buckle up, because these are stories that will make you think twice before stepping into the next ride. They say that amusement parks are filled with memories of laughter and joy, but at Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, there's one memory that haunts its grounds, lurking in the shadows of the Eiffel Tower replica. A memory named Johnny. It was the early 1980s. Johnny was just another face in the crowd, a young man out for a day of fun. But what happened next was something no one saw coming. As he climbed the steps of the park's Eiffel Tower, he suddenly lost his footing. In a split second, he plummeted to his death. The impact was so violent, so tragic, that his story immediately became a dark legend. Ever since that day, Johnny's presence has been felt by countless visitors and staff alike. They call him Tower Johnny, and he's far from a friendly spirit. People have reported a cold hand gripping their arms as they ascend those same steps, a grip so tight that it stops them dead in their tracks, and when they look around, there's no one there. But that's not the most disturbing part. Imagine this. You're standing at the base of the tower, looking up into the night sky, and there he is. A young man dressed in clothes that look a little too old-fashioned, just standing there, staring at you. His eyes are filled with an unexplainable sorrow, and then he's gone, vanished into thin air. No trace, no explanation, just the memory of those eyes burning into your soul. Some say Johnny never left that tower because his life ended too soon, his soul bound to the place where his final breath was taken. But if you ask me, maybe he's still looking for a way down, a way out of his own personal nightmare. Or maybe, just maybe, he's waiting for someone to join him up there. If you think amusement parks are just for kids, think again, because some children never leave. Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey has a secret that began with fire. It was the early 1980s when the fire broke out inside the park's haunted castle. 8 teenagers were trapped inside, their lives cut short by smoke and flames. The park was forever scarred by the tragedy, but something else remained. Something that refuses to let go. Visitors have reported hearing the faint laughter of children when the park is closed, echoing through the empty pathways, a giggle that turns into a whisper that turns into a scream. Some have even seen shadowy figures darting through the corridors, figures that seem lost, as if searching for a way out of the maze they perished in. And then there are the lights. Oh, those lights. Maintenance workers talk about how they flicker on and off by themselves, how cold spots appear in places where the fire burned the hottest. It's as if the flames that once consumed that place have left a mark, a scar that can't heal. One night a worker was doing his routine checks when he felt a cold breeze brush past him. He turned to see a small shadowy figure at the end of the corridor. The figure was just standing there, staring. And then, in the blink of an eye, it was gone. Just like that. Do you think those souls ever found peace? Or are they still trapped in that haunted castle, running through the corridors, searching for the exits they never reached? Disneyland, the happiest place on earth, they call it. But happiness has a way of turning sour, doesn't it? especially inside the haunted mansion, because somewhere among the playful ghosts and silly scares, there's something that's very real, something that wasn't part of the plan. Legend has it, a woman once smuggled in the ashes of her deceased son, hoping to scatter them inside the ride. She wanted to grant his final wish, to forever be part of his favorite place. But what she didn't realize was that she might have trapped him there, trapped him in a world between the living and the dead. Since that day, ride operators and guests alike have seen the ghostly figure of a little boy. He's often seen sitting in one of the doom buggies, tears running down his face, as if he's searching for his mother. And when the ride ends, he vanishes, leaving behind nothing but the echo of his quiet sobs. Late at night, when the ride is closed, workers have reported hearing the unmistakable sound of a child crying. They've searched every corner, every shadow, but found nothing. Nothing except the chills running down their spines and the unsettling feeling that they were never truly alone. Imagine that a mother's love was supposed to set him free, but instead it may have bound him to this place forever. Every tear, every sob, a reminder that he's trapped in a world where no one can reach him, a world where the happiest place has become his endless nightmare. So, the next time you visit an amusement park, remember, not all the screams you hear are from the rides. Some are from those who never made it home, those who got lost in the darkness and are still searching, waiting for someone to notice them. And as you're walking past that old ride or standing at the base of that towering structure, take a moment to listen. Listen for the whispers of the forgotten, for the cries of the lost, because they might be closer than you think. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these tales with anyone who thinks amusement parks are just for fun. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and remember, the real horror is often closer than you think.